about this draft grade show is that if I picked you on the mock draft Chargers, you're probably going to get a pretty good grade because obviously that's not a very good fit when it happened, right? It was also funny during the draft. Me and you talked about it. On our final mock draft, we had the Chargers trading back to 34 and taking Chase DeSantis, which is obviously where he went. And then with the 55th pick in our final mock, we had Gabe Jackas going, which is who the Patriots took after they traded up to pick 55. So we had 2 first picks right in that, David. They give us some credit. We just had them on the wrong team. Those are the guys who ended up going there. But the reason I bring that up is because my next A grade, round 4, pick 117, Travis Burke. I like Travis Burke a lot. And I think the Chargers started 6 tackles. That's going to give you a little boost for me, right? Slater never started a game. So, including Rashawn Slater, 7 guys, but they never started a game. Joe Alt, Trey Pipkins, Jamari Sawyer, Trevor Penning, Austin Deculus, Bobby Hart. They needed to. I didn't like them only getting Trey Pipkins in free agency. I told you about this. I don't know how much. I'm sure we probably talked about it on the show at some point. But I was like, man, I kind of wish they went for a more high quality swing tackle. And I know they're hard to find, but I just don't feel great just running it back with Trey Pipkins when he wasn't really the answer to Savior last year when they had to get that swing tackle situation. So to me, Travis Burke with the chance to develop, right? If you're asking him to start, here's
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Ah, crap. Let's see. Whoops.
In the game.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And takes us near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
No touch it. 180. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39.
That's good. For the Eagles. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts. This is Smith with the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there at holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He finds his target, Allen. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Set. Ready. Get out. Ready. Get out.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Set.
Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston from 21 yards away. And the Chargers have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Had a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, the sneak gets Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're picking up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Running left is Barkley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. He was credited with a 1-yard gain there to make make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
Right,
and
right,
9.
right, set. I know you want it. Yo, come.
Throwing is Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought you should have seen the coverage that was there, trying to force it in. When he's fortunate, it just fell incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
No touch that. I know you want it. No touch.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in. Flying Eagles touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, 73 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 2.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time up manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Don't touch that.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Don't touch that. Anyway,
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll go to Barkley again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 3rd and 10.
Great. Set.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second. And kept them out of the end zone.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Great. Set.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
the right side and intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Put up in Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, and first play, they get the football right back.
Brand, I almost thought you couldn't look at auctioneer. We've got two. Right here, 3, 2 in a row. We hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders are locked in and really focused.
The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. That is incomplete. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
FedEx office.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, good. Study online. Say online notary.
Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Let's say it's something else.
Something else.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides.
Yes, I was wondering on how you get a hold of the corporate office for FedEx.
We know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning
Yes.
is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first
Okay,
half?
so
He'll put that all together.
I fill out an application for a job, and
to get things going here in the third quarter.
they did text message, did the background check, I passed the background check, but I haven't talked to anybody. And this is kind of weird. I've never had to do this, and they're saying that I did a background check for FedEx, and I passed, and all this.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
I need a job desperately. I don't know.
Herbert off of play action. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I just got my the background check back the other 2 days ago.
We'll work inside here, Hampton. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 84 yards for him on the ground now.
Well, I haven't even had an interview. I haven't even had an in-person interview.
42 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
That's what's confusing me is that they.
A run once more with Hampton. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here. Third down.
He may be a bit undersized.
I tried. And then it just. No, I'm just seeing if I got a job or not. Like, do I have a job or what's going on? Like, I don't want to keep looking for a job if I got a job. You know what I mean?
Looking up at a 4th and 1.
Okay. I mean, you don't have like a number or a person I can call or.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
Okay, well, that's what blew my mind.
Doesn't work for the Chargers.
I've never dealt with something like this before.
They'll start
it's throwing me off.
Trying to run inside, but nothing
It's just throwing me off. It's just throwing me off.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm not hiring. I'm trying to get away from there.
A handoff to Barkley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Okay, thanks.
They needed. Now they're looking at a
you wouldn't have that about the warehouse number, would you?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Crazy.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now back to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Hurts will throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
How are you doing? Are you having a good day?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What are you doing today?
The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Man.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. And they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
28. Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have
touchdown, LA! Omarion Hampton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again.
Are you a Chargers fan?
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score.
Chargers will line up for the 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Oh, yeah.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
Share my YouTube page if you can. I'd be grateful.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Subscribe.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking for a seam to finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Great. Set. Anyone up? 63. Yo, tough.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
180.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omari and Hampton, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And here on 3rd down, your number one goal, don't be a hero, just get the 1st down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Hampton.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
It's third down.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for third down. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call down fourth down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor.
Herbert to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
17-yard line.
Oh, no.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Great. Set.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now Hurts. He's going to do it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.